Hey guys, welcome to 2022 in my garden. I've missed you all. Let's take a look at some of the things I've been doing this spring, and I really hope that you guys have all had a fabulous start to spring in your garden.
First off, let me introduce you to some of my new plants. Usually around this time of year, I'll take stock of what's made it through the winter and what hasn't, and if I have any holes to fill. Here's a look at some of the things that I've been buying to fill in some of the holes of plants that perhaps haven't quite made it through winter. Keep tuned for videos coming up on the channel where I'll be planting them and taking you along, showing you where their new homes are going to be and how I'm incorporating them into my garden for 2022. Something else I've been doing and taking great delight in doing, in fact, is visiting lots of different garden centres and just really taking inspiration from a lot of the things that they have on offer, taking my time to choose some different plants and really enjoying the whole process of curating my garden for 2022. The beginning of spring in my garden has been such a fabulous time for observing all the different kinds of nature that's happening at the moment. I've been loving watching the bumblebees feeding on the muscari, as well as all of the little bugs and slugs and creepy crawlies coming back to life and chomping on my plants. But I garden organically, so unfortunately, there's not a huge amount I can do except from manually remove them and hope that nature's predators will come and do their thing. Check these two out, getting it on in my garden. Another thing that I've been doing along with watching the nature is feeding the birds. I love to encourage the birds to come to the garden. They are one of nature's predators that will help me to take care of all those pesky little aphids, etc. For me, spring is a super busy time for starting seeds. Here are some things that I have been starting. I have my tomato babies here that you can see are starting to poke their heads through. I've also been doing things like sweet corn, cosmos, courgettes, lots of edibles, as well as annual flowers. So I've been taking stock of my fertilizers and my garden amendments. This year I've decided to simplify it a little bit. Usually I would use different organic feeds for different plants and shrubs and perennials, etc. This year, on the advice of the local garden centre that I love to go to, I've decided to just use organic chicken manure that's been pelletized. Have you ever used that? If so, let me know. How did you get on with it? And finally, one of the most important things that I've been doing to prepare me for this season's gardening is taking stock of last year's garden and really drawing inspiration from things that I loved, things that I thought looked beautiful, like this Verbena bonariensis, for example. It will definitely be featuring in my 2022 garden. I've been going back through pictures and videos from last season, from the high summer, and just really enjoying seeing the garden in its prime and thinking about what I'll keep this year and what I'll change. I would really love it if you haven't done so already, if you could hit that subscribe button. Do it if you want to follow us transform this urban, new build, central Scottish back garden into our dream family space where we like to grow our own vegetables, spend time together as a family and really enjoy getting back in touch with nature. I'll see you next week, guys, for some more content. Bye!